Good morning. Just setting up for stream. Well, I guess it's evening. It's like 9:20 at night. I've just logged into the Deep Slate 9 server, and let me show you my screen. Going to run around and make stuff. Got some cyan carpet. I'm going to be placing blocks down in the nether to get ready for a nether hub project. Need to find myself some nether bricks. Nether stuff? Nether stuff. It's been a long day, so streamer brain will probably be super bad today. But I'm hoping to not have any power outages, because, those things are always terrible when they happen. Deep slice stuff, no. Nether stones? Wrong type of sand. Go get a bunch of soul soil. Maybe that's what I'll do. Shulkers. Yeah, those have stuff. These have stuff. Okay, at least the gunpowder shulkers. Until leave Vortex Falls and head to the Nether. I just fly because the portal's easier to do. Hello, Michael Socks. How are you doing today? You'll be heading down the west tunnel. I think I'm gonna get some soul soil. That way I can. Hello, Echo. Oh, nice, Michael. That sounds exciting. I'm gonna fly through the Nether until I find the Soul Sand Valley biome. Here we are. Okay, I've got an 8-minute and a 3-minute. So we'll have the 8-minute. So I figure once the 8-minute runs out, I can turn around and run down. I'm glad your computer's fixed, Michael. It's always frustrating when laptops have something simple break like power supply. But where those ports go in, it's always super fragile because, there's always that cord coming out of it, and it's always getting yanked on. Not always, but it's like, there's not much else a laptop's going to get yanked on, right? I think there's another Soul Sand Valley further to the west. I think I went there to rescue Toxic once when he gets stuck underneath a nether biome. Or he got stuck in the 2x1 nether or bedrock chunk. It was pretty rough. Normally I don't play with game sounds on, but I figure you guys might want it, so I've got them on. I don't know if you can actually hear them properly. But oh, I can manage the dashboard from my phone. I guess that's how people who stream from laptops do it. Since they don't have like 3 different monitors. But how much do we need? Well, actually I don't need this one. It's kind of for the hub project, which is going to come after Nether tunnels. But I kind of want to work on them a little bit in parallel, just so it's not such a jarring shift from really nice finished tunnels with like gray glazed terracotta in the winter tunnel to, a very roughly made central hub area. I did spend some time getting everything centered properly, because we weren't really the actual current hub for Spilly isn't really centered in any way inside of the chunk. So our initial assumption was, oh yeah, we can line everything up with the chunk borders, isn't really correct. So I did that earlier today and remapped some things to make life easier. So I'm just gonna grab this stuff quick. That way I can use it to like kind of fill in certain areas on the way out of the hub. I guess I gotta watch my boots, because eventually they're gonna have to wear out running around on this stuff. I remember last season there were a couple times when I was building heavily on my base, and I had a lot of like soul soil and soul sand down to speed up my movement. And there were a couple times where my boots got really low. And when you have mending on your armor, you usually don't think of it as something that's ever going to even come close to wearing out, because you get a lot of incidental experience just running around, and every time you repair any of your tools, you're automatically repairing all your armor. So that should be good. Oh well, that looks like that is done. How much of this can I actually collect? Let's see. I'm definitely not going to dive into the lava just to get a block that's falling. Guess we can get the regular stuff too. Ooh, let's see if there is more over here. Okay, take that. I'm using fake sneak so I don't walk off the edge of things, because it's nice being able to not just fall off the edge. Helps with streamer brain. I think that's all soul soil, all the soul soil I can get here. Unless this goes down. Oh yeah, that's definitely done. Oh, got an answer message on my phone. And I also brought tea, but I don't have a fancy mug like Tango or anything, so no tea cam yet. Oh, that's good stuff. Yesterday was one of my good friends' birthdays, and we found out, like, with a couple hours' notice, because even though, they are a good friend, they are also very private. And, they get really anxious about people making a big deal about them. Hello, Magenta. It's nice to see you. Or at least, see your text pop up in my voice. So it was my friend's birthday yesterday, and, they don't want people making a bother and everything, so naturally we did our best to make a small bother for their birthday. And we had a really good time. We had a couple of drinks. It was nice. Joe sang them happy birthday during his stream, which is really cool. Hello, Bartholomew Tori. Thank you for the follow. I don't even know if I pronounced that properly, but I hope I did. Hope you guys are doing well. Magenta, I really like seeing your base the other week on NJ's stream. It was super cool. Hello, Chef. How are you today? I figured I'd stream for about an hour, then raid Joe, because, you know, Joe raid's always fun. Speaking of which, I could raid him anytime, but I'm still going to raid stream for a bit, because, you know. It should be fun. Oh, that's a whole area of soul soil, which we get to get. Yeah, it looks super different on my screen than on NJ's because I use Gamma Override. Like, this is how the Nether normally looks. And I turn it up so I can have the override so it's easier for, you know, you guys to see things. Because I know full well that with the compression, like, what looks a little dark, dim to me starts getting dark very, very quickly for you. And that was a struggle, making builds look really good, you know, in person, but then on stream they just look like they're a mess. So. It's free cam. Let's see how much we got. A little bit more. This one here, however, it goes straight up and into stuff, so I can't really access easily. Oh, GG Mahis, serious dedication. Chef, I actually haven't checked any of the flags. I just came out here to start digging. I should go check them out. I've been promised some nice flags. It's always difficult in the beginning of June, you know, it being Pride Month and all the corporations jumping onto the, you know, the bandwagon. And for a while I got really annoyed by it because, you know, it just seemed like corporations just callously selling out to be, you know, to do their thing. And then I remember that corporations also have employees, and those employees who work there, like, their pride should be celebrated. So when I realized that, I think I got a little bit more comfortable with the idea of corporate pride stuff. But it did, like, take a while for my brain to think about that, because it's hard to think of corporations as anything other than these giant monolithic, um, you know, machines designed to basically consume people and make a mess of people's lives. You know, I'm not jaded at all when it comes to this stuff. And yeah, yeah, I know what you mean, Chef. It's like it's important to be a good ally. Especially when you have the privilege of being someone who doesn't need a special day for themselves to feel like they're not being as treated as terribly. You I look at it from my position of rather extreme privilege, and like I've never once begrudged someone for a day. Like, come on, there's a lot of people who deserve a lot more than a day for the stuff they do, and it's a little sad that that's all people sometimes seem to be willing to do. You're like, oh yeah, you get your parade, therefore, you know, we don't need to acknowledge you for the rest of the year kind of nonsense. It upsets me. That is really great, Magenta. Um, if you're willing to say which state you're in, but you can also give it like a direction of the North American continent if you want. But I'm glad people are. Maybe your actions made them feel safer. And if that's the case, then yay. Because, I always try to think about like, what behavior are you condoning? What behavior are you supporting? You know, is it good? Is it making, people feel safe? Utah, is there a technical term for what Utah is? Theocracy? Or is that just what Orson Scott Card wants it to be? Then no, I'm not bitter at all when I found out that how terrible he is as a person. Kind of like when I found out how terrible Scott Adams is as a person. Not Douglas Adams, though. He was very nice. But Scott Adams, creator of Dilbert, who, it's always sad to find out the creator of something is, the bad guy in someone's creation is actually their self-insert. You know, like Rowling with Dolores Umbridge. Personally, if I was going to be if I was going to be an author, and skilled enough to be an author, my self-insert would, you know, portray me in a favorable light. But some people just like wearing pink a whole bunch. I feel like that's a good supply. What do we got here? One full shulker. That's pretty good. Let's have a potion so I can fly away without being too afraid of splatting. Oh, look at this bastion. I wonder if it's been looted. Zombie pigman. Let's check see if it's looted quick. Probably has been. Ooh, there's a brute. There's a bunch of brutes. Maybe this one isn't. The Hitchhiker's Guide one, Chef. Excellent choice. Oh, look at this. These bastions are always cool. Too bad they're in the Nether, where Nether is. For a moment, I thought that was the other kind of pigman and got worried. On NG. Michael did say that. Oh no, Chef. That's really terrible news. That's fair, Michael. It'd be very cool to be able to raid like as a big group, or even like a small group. But I'm in no rush to like, go. Okay, so this is the old hub. We're going to tear all of this out, and that's all going to get torn out, ripped apart. The North Tunnel. This thing with these things is okay, so this is where I think it starts here. Yep. So what I'm doing, because we're going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, there's space. Space. These are going to be anchors for the hub. That way, anybody who's building down here can immediately know where to start placing their schematics to go. Space and space. Still got to check out Chef's flag. Clearly, I need to like. Three, 1, 3, 1, 2, space, space. Then finally. Ugh. Thank you, lag. What do we got? 15 TPS? Huh. That would be an interesting death message, Michael. Killed by a geode. I don't think there's any like situational things that can really harm you with a geode, unfortunately. So I don't think we get a good death message. But it would be interesting if they did start giving out death messages based on like, what biome you're in. Michael Snox died in a dripstone cave. Nutmeg died in a lush cavern. Candalis died in nether wastes. Trying to think of a more boring biome, but failed. Okay, let's go. Use some fast plays to fill these in quick. So this is where the hub is going to go. My plan for the hub is to break all of the bedrock above it, so that when you're in the hub and you look up, you see like the starting of a trunk of a tree or a root or something that just goes up and up and up, and it just doesn't stop, and it just, will hopefully just blow people's minds when they like realize eventually that, oh, like this isn't just like the this isn't just like the nether roof, like it goes well above, and you're not expecting that like extra gap, because like we're at Y80, or we will be, which means we only have 40 or so blocks above us, but having it go up by another like 140 blocks or something, and just fade off into the nether fog for people who use the vanilla client, and not people like me who can see real far because I have a bunch of client-side mods to let me do that. I think that'd be cool. I don't know if I want to have a tree or a root or, the corpse of some eldritch horror, but I want to have something. I think that'd be cool. So I'm just using cyan carpet here to kind of just fill in the area to make sure people know that, hey, this area is the area. So people don't like start getting antsy about, oh, we're doing the tunnels, we need to do the hub right away. Let's do a temporary design and have it sit around for 6 to 8 months and have people build like little things they get super emotionally attached to that get in the way of finishing a proper hub. I'm not bitter at all about times that's happened. So, but I think I'm going to do this. This weekend we're going to, technically is the tunneling weekend for the construction streams, but we might be getting a lot of materials very quickly. Drop frames, still looking at 0%. Nice. Nice. Oh, Magenta, I see that you followed me 12 minutes ago. I should get some sound alerts set up for that, but the person who's teaching me was going to get on a road trip with rats today, so I wasn't able to ask them any questions about how to do a better job streaming. But oh, hello, Michael. I see you in the distance there shooting at things. I wish we had a potion that did that, so we could give ourselves the glowing effect. That would be a fun add-on to the game. Smashed by potato. I feel like if you name the potato, it would have a special death message. Like, you can name a bow with, like, poisonous potato and then shoot someone with it. Oh, hello, Meep. You died? Yeah, we have to watch more of Zed's videos. He really explored that technology. Getting death messages that run off the side of the screen. It would be really funny if he did that, then he crashed the server because he got a message that was just too long. But I think that's not something that would just easily crash a Minecraft server. Tater's Revenge. That would be fun. Oh, this is very riveting, placing carpet. But at least it's cyan carpet, right? It's not one of those boring carpets like, I guess, white or black. I think those are the ones you end up placing the most in your Minecraft lifetime. So I feel like those are the ones that would get boring. Oh, I ran out of carpet. A tiny bit more. In my last stream, the power went out when I was running a farm, and it took me half an hour to fix it. So I might be adding some chunk loaders just to keep, farms from unloading when they're running. Usually I'm leery about having a chunk loader that runs 24/7, but having a farm on for 10 minutes and having it chunk loaded for those 10 minutes just seems prudent considering the amount of time I spent fixing things because of stuff out of my control. Let's see what else. Oh yeah. So I know most of you are people from this server, but this is Joe Hill's Patreon vanilla server, and we call it Deep Slate 9 because it's Season 9 and not Season 5, so, you know, you gotta do the spoof of Deep Space Nine, which a lot of people really enjoyed, but I have issues with due to the fact it could have been better. But I feel that about most shows where you always have a moment in life where you look at it and go, ah, these are the things I would change. You know, these are the things I would do differently. But yeah, so this is the Joe Hill's Patreon server. Um, so if you want to play on it, you can give Joe like all of the money, and I'm sure he would enjoy that. It helps if you're a Joe Hills fan, because Joe doesn't take kindly to people who punch down or vote for, you know, mean people. So, oh, hello, Chef. Welcome to the game. Okay, I think this area is kind of done. We have the last bit prepped for our stream weekend. Oh, that's not prepped up here, though. Maybe we'll take some of that down a bit. I guess it's harder for these things to spawn and ruin everything. There we go. I'll just take those spawning areas out. That's pretty good. Wait, that doesn't go in there. It goes in this one. This goes in here. That doesn't go in there at all. Okay, what's our next stop? Oh yeah, we've got to see some maps. I think it's map time. Oof, Michael, are you alright? No murdering Echo. Oh, I'm glad it was intentional, Michael. Meep, no one said chaos. I'll just, oops, put that there. There we go. We'll just send that one to spawn. Oh, we have some climbing up the, oh, it's Chef climbing up the, Vine of Shame. And falling down the Vine of Shame. That's how we get to the Nether Hub. Hi, Chef. Hope you're doing well. Hope you can still hear me, otherwise you missed that high. Gonna go grocery shopping. Wow, look at this floor. Oh, it's a wool carpet. What happened here? There's missing blocks. I'm glad you can hear me. See, I thought you were going to break the slabs and place carpet on top of them. This also works. Let's see how it looks without the gamma override. It's a pretty bright place. I gotta fix this though. We're also going to turn gamma override back on. And, wow, I got two of these here. That won't help. There might be a chest with stuff around here. I know. Let's go find some polished. Smooth rocketing. No, there we go. That'll do. Cursed baked potato. Michael, you died. Ooh, did you see that lag? That's going to be exciting, that yo-yo effect. That is not a good sign when the server does that. Let's just pull these back nicely. Here. And back to the surface, we'll check that one. Outpost Redstone is great, Meep. Hello, Greyheart. Hope you're having a good day, Greyheart. And yeah, Outpost Redstone, I guess it's going well. I haven't really done anything with it. Stellar has Enderman all over their map. You can go hit the Enderman button. That might help them. Outpost Redstone. I have some redstone machines designed for it. I have a wall builder. I have a road builder. I'm working on some building builders too. But I gotta talk to my potential neighbors in the next couple days to see what height of wall they want to build. So I don't really want to be stuck beside someone who decides that like a 200 block tall wall is something that's, you know, something that interests them. That was a command block with a kill all Enderman command. That way we can just wipe them all out. Oh, another flag. Look at this. Behind the Northwest Manor in the southeast corner of Vortex Falls. This is Vortex Falls, by the way. That is the Shulker Farm. We'll just pop into free camp mode. This is the Shulker Farm. Interesting. There seems to be... Oh. Potentially no shulkers. No minecarts. That's a little weird. I'll have to come back after I end the stream and do some diagnostic work. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm not going to deal with that now, because I don't deal with that farm when on stream. You know, that's the last thing we need to deal with is very, very delicate redstone and mob mechanics. Hello, Devon Crates. Welcome to my stream. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. I see it. Are you going to be streaming this weekend with, what is going on here? Just a hole in the ground? You going to be streaming this weekend to help with the tunnels? Yeah, this Shulker Farm appears actually the Shulker Farm that Logical Geek Boy recently made on their single-player world, and Impulse made on Hermitcraft Season 9. We made ours a few days after our dragon fight in week 2. And currently we have over 1 million shulker shells in storage for people to use. So we live in a post-shulker scarcity world, which is really wonderful. Because that means we can do whatever we want when it comes to shulkers, and we never need to worry about running out or, you know, straining. Like, I literally have vast supply. Chef Nutmeg was slain by a cursed baked potato. What about an uncursed one? I'm going to be streaming on Friday and Sunday, so I won't be able to raid you, Devon Greats, but it should be good. I'm excited for this project. I like the idea of the community building stuff together. because that is always fun. Yeah, what is my next step? Echo slain by me? I don't think that's a real death message. Death message hunting. There we go. This is the redstone area that I've been building up steadily. I have many farms I want to put in here and not enough time to build them. And learning how to stream is always interesting because, you know, stream of rain makes everything even more frantic. It's the very basic sugarcane farm. And then, you know, Il Mango came out with his new design. So it's a nice farm, but it's going to be completely obsolete on the 7th of June. Like 100% absolute garbage obsolete. I'm not bitter at all. It was frustrating because I had some ideas on how I could optimize it with the new minecart mechanics, but Il Mango's video just made it so ridiculously good in comparison. But I think as we let this finish, I'm going to start a raid to Joe Hills because it's been a while since I've seen him, and his streams are always fun. He did sing happy birthday to a friend yesterday, and that was really nice. So if you have a birthday, Joe will sing to you, because that's something Joe does. So let's do our /raid command. I do have a bat farm. I'm pretty proud of that bat farm. I don't know what I can do with the bat farm, but I would like to use it for something. Okay, well, we are going to raid Joe Hills. Have a great night, everybody. And I hope that you guys, ooh, bat randomizers. I could do that, great. That's a good idea. So, we're ready to raid, so let's enjoy some chill Joe Hill streaming.